everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. It's Wednesday. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be doing a good old, big old variety hour. We got some F-Zero 99 to start off the night. We'll be doing Draft League Playoffs review. And then depending on how long the Draft League goes, we might have something else after that. I don't know. I have an idea of what I'd like to do afterwards, but we'll see if we have the time. I hope you're all doing well. Work has been a bitch, which is why I didn't stream the last couple nights, because I just came out of work and I was like, I can't fucking do it, man. If I go live, I'm gonna be the angry streamer. Someone in chat is gonna say like, oh, hi, I'm working, how are you doing? I'm gonna say, fuck off. Explode to bits. And that just, it wouldn't be right. It would not be right. But of course, I have... Oh shit, is my webcam not plugged in? What? It's literally plugged in. What is OBS talking about? There we go. But of course, I have cards. Also, I don't have a fun t-shirt on because I didn't leave the house today. After the fucking week of work I had, I was like, man, I'm just gonna spend today doing fuck all. I'm not leaving the house. But I do have a couple card packs. And that's what's important. Also, very important. She is in my possession. She lives in the mug on my desk. I could just, literally anytime I'm doing this now, I could just pull out the Rika. It's so fucking important. Yeah, I'm gonna do cards real quick. Hope you're all doing well. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon. I mean, well, I'm opening Pokemon cards right now, but I really have been playing a lot of Pokemon. I've been thinking about Pokemon a lot. I started replaying Pokemon Soul Silver because Joey very generously let me buy a copy off of him for not a terrible price. We got Meltan. We got Charcadet. We got Pawniard. Lillipup. Mawile. Dude, Mawile is dope. Oh, I got a regular Arven. I think I already have a holographic Arven, though. So that's not that cool. I got Stunfisk, though. You guys know Stunfisk. I get the holographic Audino, though. Dude, this is fucking dope. Alright, this card is definitely gonna cost like $1,000 in like 5 years. The Charizard EX, it's got like the terastallized form. It's Terra Dark. It does like 180 plus damage. How the fuck do you even do this? As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. What the hell? This has to be like a rare ass card. I'm actually gonna look this up. Charizard EX. Obsidian Flames. Oh, I could check it on price charting. What the fuck is upgraded? $76! Wait, this isn't the right one. That's not the one I have. Charizard EX. This is, looking up Pokemon card prices, this is going right over my head. I mean, I'm not gonna sell the card anyway. But maybe if I get in a dire situation, I'll be like, you know what? I guess I could sell this card. Yeah, this is like a different card. But it's like the same type. Or if I look up Charizard... Oh, I have to look up card number. 228? Yeah, I got the awesome, funny holographic Audino, which is dope. God damn, this card is like 40 bucks? Yo, if I get robbed, the first thing they're gonna take is this. Is my Charizard EX. What the fuck? And I got holographic Lorax. Or Blorax, because he's the blue one. And hi Mason, welcome. Alright, I got one more card pack. That was... Anytime I get, like, a rare Charizard card, I'm just gonna assume it's, like, crazy money. Because it probably is. Charizard's probably eating so good in, like, the trading card game. We got Varoom. We got Salandit. Electric Avenue. And then we'll take it higher. Larvitar. This card was flipped, but it's Darmanitan. Dartrix. Frogadier. Greavard. Oh wait, this one's holographic. I didn't even notice that at first. Feels like the holographic effect on this is a little subtle. But I got the holographic one of that. This one's also, like, really subtle and was hard for me to see. Maybe my eyesight's getting worse, though. The holographic, Houndour. The holographic Poppy for all the playtime enthusiasts. And here's my fire. I hope you enjoy my fire. And these codes are mine. You can't have them. Alright. Well, it's time to hop back into F-Zero 99 for the first time in a while. I did not intend to take so much time off of playing F-Zero 99. I honestly probably wanted to do it, like, literally again the day after I first played it. And then it just did not happen, and it kept getting delayed for one reason or another. But now we're playing it tonight. There are a few new tracks that I've never played, but that's not important, okay? What's most important is that we're gunning for that F-Zero Royale. The Zero Royale, F Royale, the goddamn. Oh man, I don't fucking know. We could go to Sand Ocean, I guess. Never mind. You expected most people to check it out once and never play again because the 99s are like that? I mean, people continue to play Tetris 99. Tetris 99 is still, like, decently popular. Pac-Man 99 probably had the shortest lifespan. Oh, I had to press B to accelerate. Whoops. Used to press an A because of Mario Kart. I I mean, really, I think Pac-Man 99 is the only example of, like, one of the 99 games, like, actually falling off. Like, I feel like not a lot of people played Pac-Man 99 for a large amount of time. Which is a little sad. I thought that game was quite good. I had a lot of fun with Pac-Man 99. It wasn't my favorite of these types of games, but, I mean, it sure as shit wasn't my least favorite. I think probably the worst Battle Royale. And, like, this is not me saying it's objectively the most shit one. But I think, like, the one I had the least fun playing, and it's really only because I never got past the tutorial, so this is not even, like, a good gauge of, like, if this game is actually good or not. It was PUBG. It was PUBG. I, like, played the tutorial, and it was, like, so long-winded and long that I was just like, I just have no interest in this. I gotta keep it real. And it's like, I don't know, when PUBG was the Battle Royale, and it was new and fresh on the market, it probably made sense for PUBG to have, like, this kind of, like, tutorial sequence, because it's like, whoa. Battle Royale is, like, a genre that didn't really exist before that, you know? Like, that's exciting. This is a new frontier. But now, like, Fortnite is, like, the literal biggest game in the world. Everybody knows what a Battle Royale is. Everybody knows what you do in a Battle Royale. Really, like, PUBG isn't that fundamentally different from Fortnite, other than you can't build, and also it looks like it's all default assets, pretty much. But I just, like, yeah, I did the tutorial, and I was just like, man, I just kind of don't have interest in continuing. Like, PUBG is definitely, like, very dry comparative to a lot of Battle Royales that would come out after it. When PUBG first started, tons of people you watched on YouTube covered it because of how new the idea of a Battle Royale was. It really was, like, it's, like, maybe the first time, and it's, like, hard to call it a genre, necessarily, because, like, you can fit a lot of different genres into the Battle Royale idea, but it's, like, I would kind of describe it as, like, a similar sensation to when open-world games first started existing. You know? Like, it's, like, a completely new type of experience. So that definitely helped out PUBG a lot. I don't even think PUBG was the first. I think it was just the first to take off. Because if I remember correctly, I think The Culling, which was like a Battle Royale game, came out first. I couldn't tell you why The Culling didn't take off, but I remember that game vaguely. I also remember it getting a sequel that everybody hated. I think part of the reason why people hated the Culling sequel was because it was, like, just kind of, like, aping Fortnite. And, you know, the old-school Culling fans were like, what the hell? The Culling name used to have meaning. I wonder if the Culling, like, 1 even still exists, to be honest. Because that is, like, a Battle Royale that was, like, not strictly unpopular, but never reached the heights of a PUBG or a Fortnite, for sure. And would probably just blend in with those two. The Skyway on this map seems kind of busted. I wonder what it is specifically about PUBG that, like, got people so into it. I mean, it is obviously, like, the fact that it was, like, one of the first Battle Royales, but I wonder why that took off while the Culling didn't as much. Like, I feel like I'm mentioning the Culling, and most people are probably scratching their heads. and are like, what the fuck even is that? What are you talking about? I mean, I never played it, so I couldn't really be the one to describe it. We beat 3 rivals. We take that. I'm getting into the groove again. I'm hoping this game stays popular, honestly. If we could just have, like, F-Zero 99 last for a while, maybe show Nintendo that there is interest in, like, the F-Zero series, maybe we'll get, like, a big new one. Copium. I do remember when PUBG went free-to-play, I was actually, like, considering streaming it. But the problem was that PUBG is, like, it's like a decently intensive game, so my computer at the time could not, like, really handle it. And then by the time I had a computer that could handle it, I tried to play it, and again, I got bored at the tutorial. So I was like, fuck it. I think that game going free-to-play probably did not do that much for it. I could be wrong. Oh, that was an expert time to use the lift or whatever the fuck. Man, this game is hard. I stopped playing this game for like 2 weeks and all of a sudden everybody's like really good. I mean, I guess that makes sense. But it's like, can you guys slow down so I could get a dub? Is this gonna be like another, like, Tetris 99 case where it's gonna take me, like, years to, like, perfect it? And years to get my victory royale? Well, to be fair, with Tetris 99, it was like 2 years. It wasn't like I was grinding out my, like, entire life, but... already feels that way. There are some good F-Zero gamers. Lots of people with 99 wins in every one of your lobbies, so you can't get the skins for winning. Damn, how did people already get 99 wins? I mean, I guess the matches themselves are, like, not that long, but still, you gotta, like, fucking work for that. You have to be, like, really good at this game to do that. This game's not even been out for 99 days. Been barely out for like 9 days. Rich get richer, poor get poorer in the F-Zero skin economy. It's so fucked up. Well, at least it's just the SNES graphics. If it was, like, the advanced graphics and you could, like, see your racer in there and, like, you couldn't get, like, better skins for your racer, that would feel so much worse. You know? Oh. I'm playing it risky. I'm playing it risky. It's okay, one of my rivals, like, died immediately, so I still got points. What is, like, the point of the Lucky Bumper? Have, like, the greatest F-Zero gamers, like, figured out what the fuck the point of the Lucky Bumper is yet? Like, what benefit do I get from actually playing this out? Aside from the satisfaction of ruining someone else's game. Dude, nice. Have we figured out what vehicle is, like, the meta yet? What's, like, the best car? Because I'm gonna be honest, I would probably just play that until I win. Crashed out at the end in the same race? Mm-hmm. Okay, we got this Golden Fox. Fuck, everybody's getting, like, way ahead of me already. Golden Fox is considered the best for straightaways because of the boost. I see. Stingray for tight turns and maintaining top speed. Oh fuck, I gotta be playing way better than this. What the hell? Oh, it's okay. They'll just keep exploding in front of me and I'll be fine. You know, if everybody in front of me just wants to keep exploding, then we'll be okay. I could be doing better, but I could be doing a whole lot worse, too. I could be dead. You know? But what have you guys been up to? I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Soul Silver. I've been having a lot of fun with that. Joey got me a copy. Everybody explode now! Hi, Chaos. Welcome. Very track dependent. Fox on some, Stingray on others if the goal is going as fast as possible. Falcon and Stingray are better at brawling in the pack. I see. So maybe we'll change to Stingray. Oh, Falcon / Goops. Oh, thank God! I finally did 5 F-Zero 99 race. There's no fucking way. There ain't no goddamn way that's the first time I've played 5 matches of this game. You're crazy, Nintendo. Still waking up, brains more off than usual. It happens. Oh yeah, we did have Dookie Nintendo news. The 3DS and Wii U servers are going down, which is like, again, I said this on Twitter. This is not an endorsement of Nintendo taking down their servers and pulling a hashtag Nintendo, but yeah, there's like Pretendo, and like there's gonna be fan servers for all this shit anyways, and I gotta be honest, those fan servers are probably gonna be like way better maintained. I mean, fucking, it took like almost a full year for them to like fix the internet problems that people were having with like, you know, people like straight up being able to inject like malware through your Wii U. Like, Nintendo fucking sucks at making online architecture. Which is why I'm not necessarily that bummed out about it, especially when I think of, like, some of the more popular, like, Wii U 3DS games, like... Oh my god, listen. I know we all have a little bit of nostalgia for Splatoon 1. It's a good video game. That game had, like, maybe one of the most egregious, like, hacking problems. I think, like, out of all Nintendo games I've ever played, Splatoon 1 had the single most egregious hacking problem out of any of them. Nintendo did fuck all to maintain those servers, and they were just, like, loaded with hackers. It was crazy. I had to play a little more aggressively if I don't want to just rank out. But yeah, it's like... It, like, kinda sucks, but I'm not, like, mourning it. Because I honestly feel like any, like, fan servers we get are probably going to, like, run better. They're probably going to be better maintained. And, like, we shouldn't be in the situation where fans have to pick up Nintendo's slack, but... I mean, I'm not gonna complain if they do either. I'm not gonna pretend like... that's, like... unfavorable for me. When Mario Kart Wii gets, like, a custom track GP equivalent, it's gonna go crazy. Like, literally, I'll have to buy a copy of Mario Kart 8 for Wii U again. If anybody ever makes that. Let's try Fire Stingray. I know Microsoft is planning to get rid of the Xbox 360 marketplace at some point too. Somehow Sony is like the current like what's the term I'm looking for? They're the ones holding out for the longest. I mean, people were making jokes like, yo, the PS Vita outlived the Wii U, and it's like, it kinda did, though. It kinda did. Like, Sony probably dropped support. Like, they probably stopped making, like, new games and stuff for the PS Vita faster than Nintendo stopped making games for the Wii U. But the PS Vita marketplace still exists. You can still play online in some of those PS Vita games. Which is fucked up, because like, the PS Vita is a case where it feels like it did worse than the Wii U. And really, it probably didn't do that much worse. I think it probably sits at, like, 12 million sold, while the Wii U is at, like, 13 million. But I think it's probably a case of the Vita did way better in Japan than it did here, if I am remembering correctly. So that's probably why it feels like much, much worse. It's ironic, too, when they seemed eager about shutting the PS3 shop until they didn't because of backlash. Yeah, no, I mean, Nintendo was still quickest to the draw, but now they have that over Microsoft as well. Like, they held out on the PS3 store for long enough that, like, yeah, now the PS3 is going to be the last console of that generation where you could still, like, reasonably buy games on the digital marketplace. Man, I gotta be fucking careful. I'ma die. Does KOing opponents not give you full? I thought that's what people said happened. KOing the gray snails only gives some. KOing players gives full meter. I see, I see. I didn't even realize there was a difference. I'ma keep it real. Last race for you. It's really easy to get into the same lobby in this game. I didn't realize you had been in my lobbies the whole time. Probably been beating my ass on the leaderboard. I might just explode. I gotta be so fucking careful right now. Oh, please. Oh, please. I'm dying, Squirtle. Well. At least I was the 22nd best B pilot. Ed, Edd n Eddy has been off the air for years. That's what I don't understand. This map is just, like, hit into everything. Please? Got an all but one. Damn. Well, GG's then. I played very badly, but that's okay. I'm gonna rank out! No! Stop. Please. Ah, brother, I'm playing like shit. Stingray is rough to pick up because it only gets one boost per lap usually and gets tossed around more than the other three. I see. I'm gonna choose a different one then. I'd love to not be jostled. If that's alright with everyone. Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting the button. We got some exciting stuff coming up this week, also. Tomorrow, and, like, this is, like, something that will... like, it has like a 90% chance of happening. The 10% is that, I don't know, someone gets busy and I might either have to find someone else or, like, pivot. Tomorrow is probably going to be the public release of God Game. I am probably going to be doing that with a few friends. So that should be exciting. And then on Saturday, I think we're probably gonna try and beat Ocarina of Time. I think, like, if I just give it, like, one good day, where I just do nothing but play Ocarina of Time, like, I could probably do it. I just gotta do 2 more temples, and then I gotta beat up Ganondorf. Which, granted, would be kinda like doing, like, 3 temples in one night, but I can't imagine, like, literally any other temple taking me as long as the fucking Water Temple, man. I gotta be honest, they were not lying. That Water Temple do be ass. I'm still thinking about it, and I'm like, man. It was just always one of those things where I was like, okay, but it probably isn't as bad as everybody says it is. And, like, honestly, I would probably even say... Oh, excuse me. I would probably say, like, yeah, the Water Temple isn't, like, as bad as people say. But it's still not good. It's still, like, very bad and, like... Ugh. I mean, really the worst part of it was just figuring out that I had to use the Song of Time in the one room with whatever the chest was. And then also, what was it? The boss also sucked. Gives that stinky designed around video game rentals feeling. Like, actually, I'm pretty sure I said, like, exactly that. That was, like, this has to be the point of the game that they, like, made just to, like, stop people from doing rentals. I mean, honestly, that could be, like, the most cynical take you could make about all of, like, the early Zeldas. Is, like, a lot of them are, like, confusing to deter people from doing video game rentals. Which, I don't think is fair to say. But, I mean, there was no way you were beating The Legend of Zelda, the original, without either a guide or, like, way too much free time, is all I'm saying. Dude, wait, I'm kinda, like, doing good? I mean, I don't want to jinx it. We did not get a lot of recovery from that. But you know what? We do this. Holy shit. What is happening? Oh, that's what's happening. I fell way behind. That's so fucking sad. We were 4th at some point. You know how crazy that is? That feels like the closest to victory we've been this entire stream. Do that real quick. Man, how the fuck did I go from having that good of a race to, like, complete mediocrity? You know what, though? I beat that guy. I beat Caleb, and that's what's important. I don't know if I ever corrected myself on this also, because I think, like, I haven't done that many streams since the Bounty stream. I was talking about that one thing where, like, I thought that, like, Elon Musk was gonna make people pay for Twitter. Because it was just on, it was, like, on a, like, real article. And the article was misinformation, even though it was from, like, a real website. And that, like, fucked me up. But it was also like, man, it's still kind of telling, though, that you could just say that, and, like, it could be false, and it's still, like, so believable. Or no, it wasn't that you had to pay to use Twitter, it was that you had to use, like, a photo ID. which is dumb. I mean, he has separately said that he would love if people just paid for Twitter. But it's not gonna happen. How long has he had, like, the Twitter blue shit, and still he can't get enough people to hop on that shit? I feel like I see the most random people have Twitter blue. It's not even people who just like Elon Musk anymore, and it still, like, feels like it's not enough, you know? Like, it still feels like a minority, but it's like, that minority gets, like, so prioritized in, like, comments and stuff that you see them all the time, and it's, like, the most random people you've ever seen. I think it's quite literally from people who don't realize you don't have to pay to use Twitter. Some of them. Like, some of the people I see with, like, the Twitter blue check marks, I'm just like, you have, like, barely touched a computer. The most you might have, like, touched a computer is, like, you played, like, PlayStation 1 when you were 13, and you played, like, Gran Turismo, and maybe Final Fantasy VII. And that's it. And now you're, like, an adult. And, like, you think they should put Peach in Mario Kart. As if that's a thing they haven't done. It's just, it's such a specific vibe, man. It's crazy. I did see a post recently that was like, listen, you probably shouldn't do it, but like, places like Tumblr and Discord having like stupid monetization for weird random cosmetic stuff is like probably better than them like injecting like a bunch of like random adware in there. And I mean, Tumblr's not off the hook for that, because they already do that shit, basically. I mean, they're not putting in like literal adware, but they have like the most annoying advertisements ever. But like, when I saw that post and I like thought about it, I was like, you know what? Yeah. I still don't... I'm still not at a point in my life where I really feel like I can justify downloading Discord Nitro. Or not downloading it, buying it. I already downloaded Discord, I don't need to download it again. I don't know, I guess it's probably better for these sites to monetize random shit that you might not care about, like random cosmetic stuff, than it would be to, like, create ads. Oh my god! The infinite booster. Dude, this is a crazy ass map. Oh fuck. No! I was doing decent, man. It was going good for a bit. I I was like near top 10 and I could see like first place in sight and I was like, is this it? It was not in fact it. Not even fucking close. Oh no. Oh no. Please! What'd she hit from the back? I was kind of hoping one of my rivals would die. Oh, I had never even played that map before. It's like hard to even tell. Cause like F-Zero on SNES is good, but because it's like a racing game before like 3D graphics were like standard, a lot of maps just like tend to blend in. I feel like that's a problem with a decent amount of 2D racers, is that the maps just tend to blend in with each other. Like, I couldn't tell, like, if I, like, played the maps enough times, I could probably tell you the difference between Mute City 1 and Mute City 2. But I don't think I've done that enough yet. I just know that this one has, like, the big ring around it. And that's, like, all I could think of. I guess it has the sunset, too. But even then, I don't know. Like, you're looking at the floor right now. The floor looks the exact same. It's just based around how the floor, you know, is shaped. Okay. Okay, I have to play a lot more carefully. Because this car recovers slowly. Hey, Atticus, thank you for the resub. 19 months. Thank you, thank you. That's a cool reference. I know that one. I know it. That's Falcon. But welcome. You're just in time for my F-Zero 99 failures. Oh. Fuck it, it's right at the end. Let's do it. Send it. Oh, we got top 50 for the first time in a bit. I beat all my rivals, let's go! Get decimated. Hi. Was there a player in the game named Gay Bear? I didn't even see. I do love all the songs for the SNES F-Zero. I love the sound font in general. Like, I'm pretty sure the original F-Zero is, like, a launch title for the SNES, and it's like, man, they really did get the music down, like, immediately. Please? Please! Dude, wait, Star Fox 64 is in the game? Let's go. Aw, dude, I'm doing so ass right now. At the very least, I'm only behind one of my rivals somehow. I think all of my other rivals are, like, dead. I think they've returned to the Earth from whence they came. Oh no, oh no. Nope. I'm not dead yet. Somehow, some way. I just needed to stay in front of that guy for long enough. Also, I gotta be real, the more time passes, the more I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm ever gonna stream Update 3 of Sonic Frontiers. Cause, like, I keep feeling like... It's like... I have never seen people this mad about a game getting a free update ever. I think. People fucking hate this update. I mean, I have seen some people who have enjoyed the new Sonic Frontiers update, but I feel like I've seen, like, a lot more people who are like, man, this kinda sucks. Which is, like, kinda wild to me, because I feel like, I don't know, Sonic Frontiers coming out was, like, maybe the most positivity I had seen for Sonic in a while. There were some skeptics, and there were some people who were like, yeah, the game's a little ass, but... For the most part, I feel like Frontiers has, like, one of the most positive receptions I've seen to a Sonic game in a long time. It's, like, literally only beaten out by Mania, which everybody agreed, like, yeah, Mania is great. But, like, that's obvious. I think the last time a 3D Sonic really, like, united people like that was, like, Generations, and that was a decade ago. That was fucking ages ago, man. And honestly, I could probably say this, like, Sonic Frontiers is the first time in, like, fucking ages where a Sonic game got, like, decently positive reception, and it didn't have to dangle, like, the nostalgia keys in front of you. Like, Sonic Frontiers has, like, a bunch of, like, random callbacks and stuff, especially with, like, the cyberspace stages being based off of, like, old, like, 3D Sonic levels. But, like, that's, like, more subtle. I wouldn't consider that the same thing as, like, Sonic Generations, where it's like you're literally playing Green Hill. It's a new version of Green Hill, but it's, like, literally Green Hill. I mean, the cyberspace... Maybe that's not the best example, because the cyberspace level has the theme of Green Hill, and then there's, like, Chemical Plant. Fucking... They're dangling the keys in front of you with, Planet Wisp. There's no Planet Wisp level theme in Sonic Frontiers. But it is definitely, like, I don't know, I think people appreciate Frontiers for its original ideas. I think that maybe Update 3 being received as it is because, like... Sonic Frontiers honestly probably got away with a lot of stuff just by not being that hard. I'm gonna keep it real, I feel like you can get away with your game being kinda jank, and, like, maybe not the best put together if it's, like, not that hard. Because you know what? You could kinda get away with still making the gameplay loop fun despite that. Which I think Sonic Frontiers does. I think Sonic Frontiers is a very fun gameplay loop. But would I necessarily want to play a harder version of Sonic Frontiers? That's tricky. That's tricky. I don't know if I could answer that. Honestly, probably not. I didn't want to play a harder version of A Hat in Time, which is a game that a lot of people complained was too easy. I don't know. I think A Hat in Time is fine. I would almost say, like, A Hat in Time without any DLC is, like, as good as, like, any indie 3D platformer has ever been. And then, like, Death Wish is, like, I could not care less. I have not touched, like... Not that I've never touched Death Wish, but I've barely touched it, because I just did not care. Death Wish is scary. It is. And, I mean, to be fair, I also didn't really have, like, the tools to, like, really, like, do Death Wish and, like, be able to reset over and over and over again before while I was really into A Hat in Time. Because, like, if I did it on my old computer would have probably blown up from me trying too hard on one level. And if I did it on my Switch, the Switch would take 30 seconds to load me back into the level. And that would have been a, like... That would have been an insanely frustrating ordeal. Yakuza Metro is definitely, like, the better DLC to me. Because, like, if I don't care about Death Wish, then, like, Seal the Deal is just the boat level. And the boat level is probably the worst level in A Hat in Time. I mean, I don't know what else it could fucking be, to be honest. Because, like, Mafia Town is fun. Deadbird Studio is dope. So is Subcon Forest. Alpine Skyline is, like, alright. That's definitely one of my lesser favorite levels. But then the final level is, like, really good. And then it's just Yakuza Metro, which is also, like, really good. And really fun. Yakuza Metro dares to ask the question of what if Alpine Skyline was good? Sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. It's like, fine, it's fine. Alpine Skyline is a fine level. It's just like one of the lesser interesting levels. Because you know what it is? You know what it is? Part of what makes A Hat in Time work so well is, like, its cast of characters being as, like, goofy and charming as they are. And Alpine Skyline is mostly atmosphere, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but when you're just doing the atmosphere and the platforming, it's like, yeah, this is fun. It's alright. But it, like, it doesn't stick out in your mind in the same way that, like, Deadbird Studio or Subcon Forest do. Also, I gotta be honest, Alpine Skyline goes on a little long. I think that might be part of it, is that Alpine Skyline goes on a little too long. And it's partially because it doesn't have that, like, you know, in and out style, because it is, like, you just go in and you can do the objectives in any order. Except for the last objective, and it's like, I don't know, it's like fine. But it doesn't really give you that rest period that the other levels do. And like, I don't know, I would wager to say that A Hat in Time takes more DNA from like a 3D Mario than it does like a Banjo-Kazooie. I wouldn't really classify like A Hat in Time as a collectathon at all. Like, you do collect things, but in general, it's like, I don't know, aside from the timepieces, like, you're just getting pawns. Collectathons, in my mind, have, like, a few different things that you're, like, striving for. I wouldn't really call any of the 3D Marios collectathons either. Except maybe Odyssey. Odyssey feels very much like a collectathon. And maybe this is just because I have my own arbitrary definition of what a collectathon would be. And usually that definition is not very good. Because I don't really jive with a lot of, like... I don't jive with a lot of the stuff that leans more heavily into, like, the collectathon style. Like, I don't really care about any of the rare games that are, like, collectathons. I think Donkey Kong 64 is, like, a fucked game. I think, like, Donkey Kong 64 is, like, strictly, like, an evil video game. But, I mean, I remember playing Banjo-Kazooie for, like, an hour and not being that into it. And granted, I was 12. Maybe if I played it now, I'd find a lot more to appreciate about Banjo-Kazooie 1. I do know that Banjo-Tooie is an evil game. I know that Banjo-Tooie is, like, a specifically upsetting game, because, like, people just die in it. And, like, people are like, well, they're Banjo-Kazooie characters. They're not supposed to die. I don't know, Rare's just British, so people die a lot more in Britain. This is true. This post has been fact-checked by American Patriots, true. This post has been fact-checked by real British blokes, true. I trust you, Atticus. I trust you. Dude, it is, like, so fucking hot today, too. Holy shit. I am, like, sweating in my chair right now. It's fucking October, man. Where's my October breeze? What's the fucking temperature outside? 74? It does not feel like 74. I gotta keep it real. Maybe I need to open a window. I just realized my windows are closed. Maybe that's the problem. It's getting too stuffy in here. There was like, and this is something that did not happen to the Brits today. But there was that like emergency alert system test that everybody was talking about online that was like, oh my god, they're gonna make a loud-ass noise on your phones. Be careful, guys. Don't get scared. And like, you know, I was prepared for it. That kind of thing doesn't really bug me. I mean, there was that one time where, like, me and Jen were trying to sleep, and then just, like, that, like, started blaring, like, while we were already struggling to sleep because of, like, a huge rainstorm. And that was upsetting. But, like, today when they were doing, like, the emergency alert system test, everybody was like, oh my god, it played, like, this loud-ass sound, it, like, scared the fuck out of me. And then, like, literally, here's what happened to me when they did that emergency alert system test. I was, like, in the bathroom, about to take a fucking leak, and then just, on my phone for 5 seconds, I get a notification for the test, I don't even have enough time to read it, and then it disappears without making a noise. So, like, I'm telling you all right now, if there's, like, a nuclear war that breaks out, and like New York is the first target, I'm gonna die, man. That, like, my ass is like not living because I won't even know what's going on. Like, I thought the point was that it was supposed to protect me, but I can't even hear that shit. '75th place. I was the literal last person who didn't die. New York is prime real estate for any nuclear warhead in most apocalypse settings. That is very true. I might have a slight advantage. Well, no. I feel like Staten Island is still probably too close to, like, a Manhattan or a Brooklyn for me to be truly safe. Like, if they're hitting New York, they're hitting Manhattan. And, like, I don't know if there's enough distance between Manhattan and Staten Island for me to be safe. Maybe if I was more along, like, Long Island, I might be okay. If I'm within 500 kilometers, I'm done for. How much is kilometers to miles? Because you guys use, like, real measurements. Here in the United States, we made up our own. Okay, so 500 kilometers would be, like, 310 miles. How far to Manhattan? I won't say the exact distance. Yeah, no, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. You know, I don't know how far I knew, how far I thought Manhattan was from Staten Island, or how far from me specifically, but I gotta be honest, the fact that it's double digits is not very encouraging. The fact that it's double digits is not, it's not looking good, guys. There's a website for nuke ranges. Who is the person who is like, man, you know what I really gotta make one day? You know what I really gotta spend my time programming? I gotta make the nuke range website. One day that website will be, very useful, but I hope that I do not live to see it. Man, that felt like a really short way on the Skyway. Get back on the Skyway. This has to be my best performance in a race tonight, but I also feel like it's coming at the cost of, I might just die. Yeah, no. I jinxed it. I freaking jinxed it, baby. Let's go. I still beat one of my rivals, though. That guy died before I did. Dude, Tetris AJ, though. Give it up for Tetris AJ. Man, I'm so close to getting on the Skyway already. Give it to me. Yes! Yes! This feels like a really good pop of it, too. There's a preset from New York. Awesome. I think that whoever made this website knows more than we do. It's closer to within 50 kilometers. I mean, I think I'm probably still fucked, but it depends on where it hits in Manhattan. But that one, that's closer. That's closer. That's like, there's a possibility. There's hope for survival. Yo, let's go! I accidentally killed someone. It was the last lap, though, so I couldn't really use that to my advantage. Yo, let's fucking go, though. "20 kilometers is about as far from center as you can get without experiencing direct blast." This is like the most kids can you please lighten up conversation we've ever had. Dude, these people, like, flexing their, like, trophies in this game. They're, like, people with, like, 70 trophies in this game. 88 trophies? Dude, I haven't even won this once, and there's people who have won this game 88 times. I mean, Mason mentioned earlier that there were people with, like, 99 plus wins. If I didn't get hit directly, I'll still get fucked up by radiation. No, it would give me, like, superpowers, though. I think if I got hit by the radiation, I would become a superhero. And, like, I would be able to fly, and I would have super strength, and the next time a nuclear bomb was gonna land somewhere, I would, like, fly into the sky, and I would grab it, and I would throw it into space, and I would blow up the moon. And then people would be cheering as the moon rocks fall on all of them. And then I accidentally caused the apocalypse, but it's okay, because it looked cool. That's what would happen, I think. Turn to a ghoul from the Fallout games, immortality, baby. What do the ghouls from Fallout look like? I didn't realize they had ghouls in those. Stinky and rotting, but can't age. Dude, I can't even handle the fact that I'm like a little sweaty right now. Want me to be rotting and stinky? I'll take death by radiation, thank you. Man, people have gotten good this game. Who the fuck? Okay, you guys know the one image of that one guy, and he's like staring at you? That's not very specific at all. That's like the least specific description I could ever give. Okay. Well, there's like one image that's like it's like a guy who became like a meme. This is like a variation of it. How did we get to this point? Where like people are making edits of this guy as like a big booby lady. How did we get here? That's like so scary too. Wish you knew who this person was. I'm also like with you on that, because I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? He just like inexplicably became like a meme overnight. I feel like I saw one post that used him as like a reaction image, and I was like, oh, this is funny. This is kind of funny. I like this. And then Jen like said like, who is this guy? Why is he everywhere? And like, I didn't even process that at first, because I was like, I don't know, it was my first time seeing it, because I'm not like super logged in these days. So I didn't even know that this guy had, like, blown up as a meme already. It was just, like, I saw one post of him, and then I was like, oh, this is funny. I'll send this to Jen. And now it's like, I see him fucking everywhere. It's like, he has not left my, like, field of view since that first initial post. I need to be careful or I'm going to die. At least it's not Bud Dwyer memes. Who is Bud Dwyer? I've never even heard of this guy before. Bud Light new mascot? Have I not seen those everywhere too? Clearly not if I don't know who this guy is. Who is Bud Dwyer? He was an American politician. This dude died like 40 years ago. His head was in the game. Well, I saw that part, but I'm just like, where have people been seeing this guy as a meme? I've never seen this guy before in my life. I feel like this is a specific prank played on me, because I've never seen this guy in my life. He's just some random Republican senator who, like, offed himself. Which is, like, I'm not gonna joke about that, because that's not funny, but it's just, like, I've never heard of this before in my life. Where are you seeing enough memes of this dude? That, like, it's on the same level as the one random guy who's just standing there smugly. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause literally when I looked up this dude, I didn't even see any memes. I just saw images of him with a gun. Tumblr, where else? I guess, but I haven't seen any of that. I've not seen a single whisper of this dude. This guy does not exist. Seen some people say stuff like Elon Musk should pull a Bud Dwyer. Well, I cannot give an opinion on that one way or the other, because if I did, I would get banned from Twitch, probably, for what I would have to say, but that's beside the point. Well, no, I know this about myself. I am not logged in like a lot of other people. I would say basically at this point, like, aside from like following like video game stuff decently closely, like, I don't know what the fuck's popular online anymore. Do people still watch Mr. Beast? Is Mr. Beast still popular? I mostly just watch like Pokemon videos and like play video games. I don't pay attention to whatever the fuck the popular meme is on like Twitter or Tumblr, really. Oh god, why was the path doing that? I barely got to that boost in time. Nice. That felt good. I mean, it didn't give me all my energy back, but it gave me an extended energy bar, which I can't complain about that. But yeah, I am not a very logged in person anymore. If you told me about, like, the latest happenings online at this point, like, I would not know what's going on. I feel like when I started streaming, I was still, like, a relatively logged in person. Like, I used social media a lot. I was always making, like, video edits of, like, the latest hashtag memes. At least the ones I thought were funny. But now I'm, like, behind. And that's, like, fine. I feel like we've been doing good with the Wild Goose. We'll just stick with it. Oh! I accidentally closed the Twitch chat. Whoops. But yeah, at this point I really do only, like, follow video game stuff. Other than that, like, I don't know, I don't keep up. I don't keep up at all. Do people still like Riverdale? Is Riverdale still a thing? Do we still make fun of Riverdale? How's my Bobito doggy been doing? The puppies have been well. All the doggies have been doing well. Well, don't forget there's 3 now. There's 3 now. With, Roxy, Fergus, and Robin. Robin was a little bad today. I was like, my mom brought home bagels from, like, the deli today. Not the deli I work at, an actual, like, real deli. And, like, I cut the bagel open. I went into the other room to talk to her real quick. And then, like, I walk back into the room, and I just see her, like, grab the bagel with her mouth, and just, like, take it off the napkin. And I was like, Robin, you little fucker. I worded it nicer than that, but that's what I was thinking. Thankfully, we had a bunch of other bagels, but yeah, it was very naughty. Robin could be a bad, bad puppy. She's learning, though. She's been not as bad about having accidents in the house. She still has them every now and then, but she's been getting better about that, at least. But she's a naughty dog. Not like the company. I mean, the other 2 are getting used to having a 3rd in the house. I mean, both of them were around when, Belle was still alive. So, it's not like they've never had, like, a 3rd in the house. But Roxy is grumpy. Everything is an inconvenience to Roxy. She's like, everybody betray me. All the time. And then Fergus is just chill. Nothing bothers Fergus. I mean, he barks a lot. But I think he just enjoys doing that. He just gets a kick out of barking. One of these days, we'll add a Robin emote. And we have emotes of the other 2 puppies. Oh. I'm playing way too aggressively considering what place I'm in. We take those? I have to get out of, like, literal last place real quick. Let's go! Okay. The golden bumper. I feel like I'm getting more adjusted to how this game works. You know? I feel like I'm starting to understand better. I'm not just, like, spamming buttons and being like, well, I hope this works. I mean, I'm still placing, like, dog shit, but it's a learning process. It is a learning process. By the way, Draft League could start at, like, literally any minute. I'm kind of just waiting for the word from Sienna. But until then, we will chill with F-099. Man, Big Blue getting the big votes. If Robin wasn't, like, if Robin didn't poop in the house, I would definitely, like, just let her upstairs while I stream. And then we could have puppy cam. But until that day comes, basically anytime she's upstairs, I have to tell her to go downstairs. Because I am not cleaning up her poop again. I already gotta do that in the yard, man. Server maintenance! Wait, how the fuck am I playing a game right now, then? Wait, I didn't even know that the Nintendo Switch could notify you that a game was having maintenance. When the fuck has that been a feature? Man, I've been playing Splatoon on the Switch for fucking years, and I don't think I ever saw Splatoon say something like that. This game has servers? It's a Nintendo game? Well, apparently they got the server maintenance going on. I mean, Nintendo games have servers, they're just not servers you can play in. You know? Like, they're gonna shut down the Mario Kart 8 servers, and you can't play Mario Kart 8 on Wii U anymore, but... 99-person peer-to-peer. Well, that's what I mean. It's like, they have, like, servers, but it's not servers that you actually play on. Because otherwise, when they're shutting down the servers for their old consoles, how do you stop being able to play those games, you know? Like, the actual connection that you do is peer-to-peer. But there has to be, like, some middleman server somewhere. Otherwise, their games would just run forever. Which they definitely don't. If yesterday's news taught us anything, it's that they definitely don't do that. That's all I mean. So wait, if I try and hop into another game, will it tell me to fuck off? Apparently not. Wait, so is server going into maintenance or not? F-099 maintenance. There's, like, not even any results. Yeah, I literally got a notification in the corner that said, like, maintenance at, like, either, like, ending at 7:55, or maybe it said starting at 7:55. Think the Switch should have played the loud noise 3 hours ago? It should have, because, like, I said it earlier, I didn't even fucking get the loud noise. I got ripped off. Everybody else got to enjoy the loud ESA noise. Or, no, sorry, EAS noise. My bad. I got the acronym wrong, silly me. I didn't get that shit. It wasn't that loud? Well, they still should have played it for me. Because I didn't get it at all. Oh! I'm dying. I'm dying, Squirtle. Oh, I don't want to be in the rank out zone. Get me out of here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna rank out. Haven't gotten an EAS alert since the wildfires during summer, which is good because the Canadian ESA noise is horrifying. Hold on, let me listen to this. I have desktop audio off now, so nobody should be able to hear it, but I'm like curious. What is it? Oh my god, I thought that was the fucking noise. What is this noise? Okay. Canada EAS alarm. Okay, I listened to it. That's not as scary as I thought it'd be. What is, I'm gonna look up scariest EAS alarm on YouTube. If I look up, like, scariest EAS alarm, it's just all, like, YouTubers, like... It's all just different YouTubers, like, rating them, and it's like, I don't want a YouTuber to tell me which one is the scariest one. I want, like, a random nobody who has, like, 3 subscribers. Did I get the current sound? I don't know. Canada EAS alarm 2023. Okay, I found one, and it was fake, but it had a guy going like over the original Canada ESA alarm, so I don't know if I'm gonna get anywhere looking this up on YouTube. I gotta be real. Dude, I've said it before, but like, and like, this is October themed. This is an October themed statement. When I was, like, a teenager, like, I was really into, like, fake, like, EAS, like, messages that, like, people would post online where they'd make up, like, fake scenarios for why this would be playing at this point. I thought that shit was so dope. But it was also, like, scary as fuck. Because, I don't know, I feel like part of the reason, like, that kind of thing was, like, scarier to me as, like, a teenager than, like, a lot of, like, horror or, like, you know, like, creepypastas or whatever. It's just like I think it is because it's like kind of grounded in reality. I mean, some of the scenarios would be like fake as fuck, but like for the most part, it's like I've heard that noise before. I've heard the EAS noise in real life, so it's like I don't know. It's like it could happen. It could fucking happen. I'm glad those are still popular, because I thought they were cool as hell back in the day. Also, I got the word from Sienna. We are, in fact, ready. Well, F-Zero was fun. F-Zero was fun. People are getting way better at this game, though, so I'm gonna have to step it up. If I want to become an F-Zero winner. They have ones with stickman animations. That's awesome. That's dope as fuck. But yeah, we'll be back to F-Zero 99 another time. I'm just gonna, like, I think the funniest scenario I could do for Draft League is keep open a tab that says Canada EAS Alarm 2023 and just have that open the entire stream. Do we agree this is a good bit? I think it's a good bit.